Welcome in, Miss Velastra, Mr. Seth. Thank you for shouting out the Discord like almost immediately. Holy shit, dude, you were on top of that one. W Seth for that one. Dude got in here immediately with no advance, like no notice in advance. W. How the storm's looking tonight, Seth? I was saying how the storm's looking tonight because you said you had some storms that might hit your way tonight. How's that looking? You think they're gonna hit you, or I've seen Mr. Maryland's photos too? Isn't he so cute? He actually was adorable. I'm mostly staying to myself. That's good, man. That is good. Man, it feels like you know, when I went on that 3 or 4 night binge of streams, and then I take a couple days off and I get back to it again, it feels like weird every time. It just feels like I'm back to square one every time for some reason. It does. Not like in a horrible way, but like it just feels like I'm getting back into it once again. You know, not in like a bad way, but also, Seth, I don't know if you are a father or not, but happy Father's Day if you are in advance and if you have any pets. I count being a father to pets as Father's Day. I have a Leon. I don't have any children, human children, but I have pets and I have a Leon. So I count that as Father's Day. Jaeger as well. Hey, welcome in, Jaeger. Thanks for popping in, dude. Glad to see you again. Nope, I'm not. Hey, there ain't nothing wrong with that either. There ain't nothing wrong with that either. I say it just in case. Just in case. I don't really celebrate it anyways, so other people do. Leon doesn't throw me a party either, Seth, so don't you worry about that. If you have pets or a pet rock, this is the holiday for you. Exactly. Exactly. Seth has a pet tobacco pipe. And to that, he is the father of his tobacco pipe, to be fair. I've seen it personally. I've seen it personally. Jaeger, also, happy Father's Day to you, Jaeger. If you are a father or a pet father, Justin, thanks for the blowing me kisses. I'll keep that in my pocket as usual. My pocket's getting a little full of kisses from Justin, but I will add to it. I will add to it, sir. Hope you're having a good day as well. W to Justin. W to Justin. Also, we have some new redeems. We do have some new redeems. I need to pop over to the.
It's gonna take me a while not gonna call him Dad.
Oh my
Brennan.
God.
Boys like to go on inside.
Woof.
Oh my
Tell
God.
something to drink,
Everything.
wash up, fuck my wife,
Everything.
watch TV, anything you want, me cause
Dude, everything just went off.
just don't do anything the good Lord wouldn't do.
Okay. Alright. That's alright. That's alright. That was not supposed to happen like that, but it did.
It's gonna take me a while
I'm not
to
gonna
fix
call
up
him
the
Dad.
car there, so your boys like to go on inside.
Woof.
You tell something to drink, wash up, fuck my wife, watch TV, anything you want, me cause you see cause
Oh, they
just
got
don't
the
do
accent,
anything the
bro.
good Lord wouldn't do.
So I must have, hold on a second. Let me try to fix that real quick. Because that is not supposed to do that. I might have messed something up when I did that. He said, whoa, 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 wait. Whoa, 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 hey now, whoa now. Hey now, whoa now. Let me see something real quick. Hey now, whoa now. You got stepbrother scene stuck on the screen. Hold on, let me try something real quick. Had ads, I'm back. Okay. Did we,
I'm not gonna call him Dad.
Brennan, you're 39 years old. I would not expect you to call him Dad.
Well, I'm not going to, ever. Even if there's a fire.
Robert better not get in my face. Because I'll drop that motherfucker.
Jesus, Brennan.
Jesus, Brennan. Alright, how are we looking on the redeems? We're looking alright. Everything on the stream looking normal. Are we looking okay? Oops. Punch my birdie on accident. Oopsie. Hold on a second. And I think we're good. And I think we're good. And I think we're good. Maybe. Also, I did add some new redeems to the channel. Please, 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 like, I honestly am almost begging you to try these out so I can, A, make sure they work correctly, and B,
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof. Seth, you gotta, I know you've never seen Home Alone. That's from Home Alone, bro. Seth, you gotta watch Home Alone someday.
Evan, I'm going to feed you to my tarantula.
Also from Home Alone.
It's gonna take me a while to fix up the car there, so if your boys like can go on inside, get yourself something to drink, wash up, fuck my wife, watch TV, anything you want. Casa. You see, Casa. Just don't do anything the good Lord wouldn't do.
G-Ski, what do you know about that one? G-Ski, what do we know about that one?
Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof.
G-Ski, what do we know about that one? Holy shit. Oh shit. Boys, we're 10 minutes we're 10 minutes in, and I'm crying already, bro. Like, we gotta calm down here. Buzz, your girlfriend. Woof. Jaeger, you ever seen Home Alone, Jaeger? I think there's one more. So I think I've seen 3 out of the 4. 3 out of the 4 new redeems. I honestly... Inserts Jinx. Eno, you just got here. What in the hell? Yeah, I'm old, dude. Seen her when I was a kid. I know my kid watched them. Hey, happy Father's Day to you, Jaeger. Happy Father's Day. Well, that's a W. That's how you know it's dope, is like that. Now, like, for instance, your kid has now seen the same movies that you've seen. You know? And now they have the same memories as you. That's a really cool thing, to be fair. He said, "Oh, sorry. How you doing?" Bro jinxed me before we barely got started. And he's like, "Yeah, let's go ahead and get this out of the way real quick. Let's get this one out of the way." What do we say, fellas? Pokemon? Yeah, bro. Pokemon is a big one. You know, when you're sitting there and you're like, I mean, I've seen like memes of this even, where like you're sitting there and you're watching the Pokemon movie and like Mewtwo is explaining the balance of life, and you're just sitting there with your kid watching it and your kid's just like, "Oh, I get it now." And you're just like crying, bro. Like, hey, just doing my job. I came, I saw, I jinxed. That, to be fair, that is your job. That's a volunteer job, because here on the channel we're a little too poor to pay you to jinx us, but that, I mean, to be fair, he's a volunteer. Is a volunteer. Also, in my defense, I didn't know it was only 10 minutes in. Time is irrelevant to the jinx. But in all honesty, how you doing? I'm doing good. I'm doing really good. Took a couple days off there. Just a little break. I like to do that. Just have a couple days to chill with no stream. Like, I mean, I hate to be like, oh, streaming is stressful, because it's a good time, but at the same time, like, you need time for real life too, So I try to take a couple days off, but we're back to it, and we're doing good. We're doing good. Asking who's that a million times, yeah. I mean, to be fair, and it's like, you gotta answer that too, like, it's like, shit, dude, like, I know I already answered it 15 times, but it's the kiddo, it's the kiddo, it's the little tyke, You gotta tell them. Right now we're doing some treasure hunts, though, by the way. How is everyone else in chat doing? Hello. How are y'all? I'm doing good. Doing great. Had some streams this week. Had some milestones. Jaeger, I've been trying to catch you guys' like every one of your guys' streams. I've been trying to catch because you guys have been very supportive of me as well. So I do appreciate it. I try to return the favor. Awesome. Also good tech issues. That's good. You know, do you know when you're planning to do your first kind of stream? I mean, I hope I didn't miss it. I hope I didn't miss it. I don't think I did. I've been trying to keep an eye on shit like that, but you know, like I said, real life has to come first, you know, in a lot of cases. So sometimes I will miss stuff like that. Lesser antidote, that's gonna be useful for us. See that fable small community we support all. Hey man, and I mean that's how it works though. Like we all gotta lift each other up, you know. That's really the way it is. And if, you know, like I always looked at it as this way. It's the same way I looked at it with my real life friends. If I ever got rich, I would help my real friends out. My friends out, you know? Like the people that guided me along the way, gave me advice, that kind of stuff, I would always help them out. Like G-Ski's one of those people, for example. But also the people when you're on Twitch, like, and they help support you and blah blah, you know, yada yada, you know, like you bring those people up with you, and that's what I've always planned to do. Not that I'm saying I'm ever gonna fucking, you know, get huge on Twitch or anything, but like, you know, I've came a long way. I've came a long way. I know a lot of people have, so you never know what could happen. But yeah, I keep that same attitude, you know. Building supplies? Like stone building supplies? Alright, I mean, that's something, I guess. Depending on if my router plays ball off stream, 5.5 hours for now. You did miss it, we had this chat, but it's always... Oh, I did miss it. I kind of remember now, yeah. I do remember now. Whatever time it is for you, roughly 6 hours from now, will be when I normally stream on a weeknight, since that'd be 6 p.m. Monday for me from now. On the first message, I'm gonna stream 2 to 3 hours. Yeah, man, for sure. Gotta spread the love. We get to know people through here. I don't see it different to IRL when it's frequent. Yeah, I mean, no, I mean, I'm not meaning for it to sound like that. I'm not saying that you're saying I'm meaning it to sound like that, but if people support me, no matter who they are, how I know them, I will support them. You know, as long as, you know, I agree with what they're doing, as long as they're not doing no crazy shit, obviously. Like, there's always an exception to that, but, like, yeah. I support anybody I can that supports me in the same way. Always, always, always. Like I said, there's an exception to an extent, but it's like, most times, most people will not hit that exception. You know, most average people try to stream something every day. But a gamer in my life, I like supporting everybody, or supporting everyone, not about the money. That's kind of where I started streaming too. Like, I feel like a lot of people have started streaming and with that kind of attitude, like, hey, I'm not looking to make like a fuck ton of money or nothing, you know? Like, obviously, it's very hard to get into that niche like category where it's like, hey, I'm making so much money, I don't know what to do with it all. But I hope that for everybody. I hope that some days everybody that comes around and supports me and also streams, I hope that they hit that. I hope that for them, you know, because that would be cool. But at the same time, personally, I don't expect that for myself. I don't. I'm here because I like to play games and like I like to have people hang out, chat about what I'm doing. Even if they're not even chatting about what I'm doing, I like to just kind of, you know, shoot the shit a little bit. Just chat it up, you know? Gives me something to do because I'd be doing this anyways. Even if I wasn't streaming right now, I'd probably be doing the same exact thing. So I might as well stream and chat with people that I like chatting with and, you know, meet new people along the way. Hear about everybody else's perspectives, you know. Thank you for another blowing the kiss, Justin. I appreciate you, bro. My pocket's full of sunshine right now because I'm catching every one of them kisses and putting it in my pocket. Nice. I play games a little every day, but it's hard when I also like watching other people's streams and helping them out, so I do sometimes. So sometimes I play myself, so I can watch their stream in the other window. I do that a lot too, Jaeger. I do that a lot. Never feel like you have to watch my stream though. Never. I just want to say that in advance. If you guys are busy and you feel like you can't make it, like never feel like you guys have to watch my stream. I promise you I will be okay. I promise you. And I will see you the very next time that you can. You know, like I don't want anybody to ever feel like you have to, you know, or feel like I'm gonna dislike you for not making my stream or something like that, because that's not how I'm gonna feel, I promise you. Ooh, Ascendant Scuba Flippers. What's this? Ascendant Tapijara saddle? Yo, that's gonna fire though. Okay, we have one more map, right? We did all of our basic maps and a gold map. We have one more map, an Ascendant Treasure Cache map. I'm excited to actually see what we get from this. We could get something absolutely, like, insane out of this. It's fun with that life a little. Exactly, you know, and if you weren't here, I don't know who would be jinxing my streams, to be fair. We do need Eno to jinx the stream a little bit. Off stream and have 4 other windows rolling. There's a group of us that stream together. Yeah, I seen that, bro. I did catch on to that pretty quick. Like you and oh, I feel like a piece of shit for not remembering his name off the top of my Dunham or is it Dunham? Dunham? I forget. I'm in his stream too, which also makes me feel even worse, but it's Dunham, right? I do remember. I just remember Jaeger because it's so simple, and you were like the first one out of your guys' group to like pop in and say what's up. Dullahan. That's what it is. Yep. I do pop into his streams as well. So I pop in everybody's streams that, you know, makes it to mine. I try to be there. Even sometimes people that don't make it into my streams, I also try to be there. But like it just doesn't happen all the time. Oh shit, piranhas. I mean, I'll still try to be there. If I like you, like even if you don't pop into my streams, I'll still try to be there, but... Fuck, dude. Damn, piranhas are absolutely shredding me to pieces. Like, chill out a little bit. We don't really need any of this. I'm not gonna lie, this is a bunch of junk. Just being at my stream last night, Fable. Hey, I always will be, Seth. I always will be. Anytime that I can, I will be in your stream, sir. Blue Collar Grit and Gaming. Yeah, I seen that. That's lucky a pretty dope name too for your guys' group. That is a pretty cool name because, to be fair, like that's one thing that a lot of people, a lot of gamers aren't, is blue collar. And, like, no offense to people, but like a lot of us are, and then a lot of us aren't. A lot of streamers aren't, I should say, like, as blue collar. So that is a cool name. I feel like that is pretty unique. A lot of gamers are blue collar, but oh shit, I accidentally dropped my shirt. I mean, being at the desk 8 hours a day doesn't mean... I mean, that is blue. That is blue, you know? It doesn't matter how you do the work. It's about what kind of work also. Like, you're not the CEO of a major company saying, you know, a couple sentences a day and being, like, making millions of dollars. Just because you sit at a desk and you do work doesn't mean your work is insignificant, you know what I mean? It doesn't. That's not what that means. Just because you're not out shoveling, you know, shoveling asphalt like I used to do or something like that, it doesn't mean you're not blue collar. Like, blue collar to me, it doesn't mean like, oh, I'm not doing manual labor, blah, 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 or whatever. Like, blue collar means like you're actually putting in the work for what you get paid. Like, like, and I mean, it's a debatable thing, and I don't want to get too far into it, but I would still classify that as blue collar. If you have to show up to work every day and do your job, and you don't make your own decisions all the time, I would classify that as blue collar, no matter what kind of work it is, you know? Holy fuck! Ho, 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 ho! Yo, I hate to be like screaming in my mic, but like, holy shit, boys, we just got an ascendant pump action shotgun. Holy shit, and we got an ascendant semi-auto sniper from the same drop. Dude, holy fuck, like... Dude, okay, I know really only art players are gonna understand how insane that was, and I don't know how many of you guys are in here. I know, you know, you said you played it a little bit. I know Jaeger plays it. Holy fuck, Jaeger, are you seeing this stuff? An ascendant pump shotgun, right? And an ascendant semi-automatic fabricated sniper rifle in the same treasure hunt. Bro, what? That's insanity, bro. That is actually insanity. That is huge for what we like, for what I kind of had planned tonight. I plan to do a cave tonight. If I don't, like, get too silly, like, quote-unquote silly, We'll do a cave tonight, but like, holy shit, dude, that's nuts. Might be able to craft it to 600. Oh, it's not a blueprint. This is just a like, you know, a physical item, but still, holy shit, bro. Like, I mean, I wish I got the blueprint. The blueprint would have been really, really nice. And we still, I mean, potentially could get a blueprint. Like, it's not out of the realm of possibility here, but like, holy fuck, dude. Yeah, that's beast, dude. That is beast. An ascendant fucking shotgun with an ascendant semi-auto sniper? The treasure maps are kind of OP, bro. So you can't... I see what you're saying, you know. I don't think you can... At least not off the top of my head. I don't think there's a way you can do that. They've added a lot, and they keep adding more and more. I don't think you can reverse engineer it into a blueprint. Although that would be really nice. But with the Tinkerers, I think it's called the Tinkerers bench. You can stack blueprints, so like, or whatever, into making a better blueprint. So say if I got like 2 gold blueprints, I might be able to stack that into an ascendant blueprint. No, that would be OP. It would. I mean, if you could just take it and be like, oh, I don't want the physical item. Let me get the blueprint. That would be OP. But to be fair, I mean, I love Ark, but Ark is not one for Karen what's OP and what's not. I'm gonna be honest, they really aren't, bro. Especially in PvP. Like, it would be OP. I'm completely agreeing with you. It would be OP. But they don't really care. They don't really care. They don't, I mean, they only think about PvP when it comes to building structures. I'm gonna be honest. Because people build bunkers. The same way Conan only cared about PvP when it came to structures. Because you don't want to spend fucking 3 hours blowing into somebody's house. That's, you know? But even then, there was ways around it, and they never fixed it. Like, I don't know about now about Conan, but back in the day, they did not care, bro. They were like, we do not care. I mean, they really were, bro. And I'm not talking shit on either one of the games, but they were just like, we do not care. What is weighing me down so much? Probably them walls. But the Ascendant Shotgun is nice. Yeah, there have to be additional hard to get requirements to blueprint. I just think it's a shame you get the item and then it's gone. I mean, the item's only gone though if we lose it, which is a great possibility. Don't get me wrong, I'm not saying it's not a possibility, but if we don't die, then we don't lose it. Like, get the item and 50 times something harder something harder to find. No, there's no electrical box and wires. Makes it tough to raid an arc. It is. You're 100% right about that, Jaeger. It is. Sorry guys, like, this is gonna sound so hillbilly, Like, so hillbilly-ish, but I have to, like, I gotta check on my chick.
What is that? What is that?
What is that? Huh? Dude, this is gonna sound very hillbilly-ish, right? I have baby chickens living with me inside of my home right now. Sounds hillbilly, but I gotta take care of them until they get a little bit bigger. I gotta keep a close eye on them. So, I'm trying to raise some egg-laying chickens. So I gotta step away like sometimes, just to double check. Just to double check. Yeah, your dude's hungry. Yeah, I heard it as I was like walking away. I heard how hungry I was. I was like, oh fuck. Sometimes I gotta do it though. Big man Bland. Yo, first, this is your, no way, this is your first time chat, big man. It really denied your shit for saying hillbilly as well, even though I just said it as well. Yo, big man, how you doing, bro? Thanks for being in here, though. Appreciate you. How's your day going, big man? I don't know if you're a father or not. It feels fucked up because I want to wish people a happy Father's Day, but I don't know if they're fathers, and it almost seems fucked up if I say like Happy Father's Day and they're not a father. But like, if you are, if you are a father, Happy Father's Day, big man. If not, Happy Sunday, bruh. You're talking to someone who died alive. Remember, this game is stupidly hard solo. You're right, you know. Yeah, Rita, you off the launch with Dad back in 30-ish. Hey, I'll be here, you know. I will be here. Look forward to seeing you. Off the launch with Dad. Okay. Man, I'm too damn busy and too damn hot, and nah, I'm not. Hopefully one day, bro, I'm not gonna cry about spoiled milk if I meet a girl and it happens. If not, oh well. That's exactly, I mean, you're about in the same boat as me, big man. Like, I have a girl, and if it happens, it happens, you know? If it doesn't happen, that's pretty much, I mean, if it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. I'm not, yeah, I mean, it's alright, bro. But you have a good way of looking out at it as, you have a good way of you know, looking at it. If it happens, it happens. If it don't, you know, if it don't. But yeah, bro, I mean, either way, happy Sunday, bro. Thanks for popping in, big man. I'm glad to see you in here. Big man was a W dude. Chatted with him quite a decent amount. He's a W man. Seth knows him. So we did get that. Dude, that is a W sniper though. A fabricated sniper. Like, come on, guys. But one day. Oh, relationship stuff nowadays is a giant shit storm no matter which gender you're right. You are right. You're 100% right. I wish you were wrong, but you're not. Like, I wish you were wrong, but you're not, bro. It is. Everything is kind of a shitstorm nowadays. No matter what you are, what you do, who you are, how you do it, it's a shitstorm. It is. It ain't the same as like our grandparents. It just doesn't. Unfortunately, it is not the same as it was for our grandparents. You know, our grandparents, they met a good person. You know, they decided to do what they wanted to do. It's not the same, bro. It is not the same. Unfortunately. It's really, really not. And you're 100% right about that. Hookup culture basically ruined the scene nowadays. I'm praising hookup culture as I call it, just pissing me off. Again, you're not wrong. Like, I think there's nothing, like, I can't even say I wish you were wrong, because, like, it just is what it is. You're 100% right. I mean, there's nothing I can disagree about with that. There's 0% that I can disagree with about that. Not a single bit that's like, oh, hey, like, you might be looking at this wrong. No, there's none of that. Like, with what you just said, no. There ain't nothing I can look at in a wrong way. You're right. When he's right, chat. When he's right, he's right. One of the few people I've heard who agree 100% on this topic. I'm with you, big man. I'm with you. I really am. Even my girlfriend has heard me attest to the same shit, dude. Attest to the same shit, dude. And she'll tell you the same thing. If Veloster, if you're here, like, let me know so you could, you know, like, she'll tell you the same thing that I always say. She will tell you. I say the same thing about like the same shit all the time, big man. I promise you. Not many people have like the audacity or like the nuts per se to say it either. But like, I mean, you're right, bro. You're right. You are right. Baby, what's
Kevin,
up, sir? How's
I'm going
it
to
going?
feed you to my tarantula.
Kevin, I'm gonna feed you to my tarantula. Dude, that was the first time anybody did. Holy fuck, dude. Holy fuck, dude. Oh man, I can't wait till someone comes in and gets to redeem that as well. But like, holy shit, dude. Kevin, I'm gonna feed you to my tarantula.
Buzz your girlfriend. Woof.
Buzz your girlfriend. Woof. Like, yeah. Dylan, what's up, bro? Dylan, what's up, bro? Holy shit, dude. Social media has cooked everyone into quote-unquote perfection. Or to chase that dragon like a Mephi in LA. Bland, once again, Bland, I wish you were lying. I wish you were lying. I wish you were one of the people on social media that can be like, hey, like, you're just jealous, you're lying, but you're not. You're not. Like, you're not, bro. Like, you're not. There's nothing I could say to that but agree with you, because that's how I feel too.
I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye.
Delahan, welcome in, sir. I'm gonna put some dirt in your eye. Delahan, would you really put dirt in my eye? We did all our treasure maps, by the way. We honestly, the next thing was to either we had two more things to do besides the treasure map that was like big on our agenda. Was to look for the treasure, or look for a Therizino, or go do the cave.
What's up, player? I'm here for your daughter.
What's up, player? I'm here for your daughter. It's a good thing I only have a son, and he's a dog. How's everybody doing, though? How's everybody? RDT! RDT! RDT, welcome in, sir. Welcome in. Everybody give RDT, like, tip their fedora to RDT. If you have a fedora on, tip it to RDT. Distinguished gentleman. RDT. Tip that shit. See the shadow, Sarah. Forget to throw anyone on your way. Sarah, tonight is crazy. Hey, don't worry about it, Dullahan. I'm not worried about it. You pop into my... Like, we were talking about this earlier. Like, you pop into my stream, I'm going to pop into your stream. That's the way it goes. That's the way it goes. And I'm not worried about it, Dullahan, at all. I'm really not. W streamer Dullahan, W streamer Jaeger. I like you guys' little group, like, that you have going, you know, like your friend group. That's a really dope thing you have going on there. So I'm not worried about it. I'm really not worried about it. And Seth is the one. Seth is a W mod, bro. Like, Seth is a W mod. He will do it, bro. He will do it. He's a W man. He will do it. RDT, how's your night going, though, RDT? Hope you're doing well, sir. So we got two things that we can do, guys. I mean, I hate to like be like, oh, what does everybody want to do? Should we go to the cave and go for the artifact? Or should we go look for a Therizino because we need more rare flowers? We got two things that we could do. Got two things that we could do, guys. Gabriel just made me a steak. Oh, what the fuck, RDT? You didn't make me one? You didn't make... dude, I could use a steak right now, RDT. I could use a steak. Hey, like, I'm talking like a fucking... just a nice, juicy steak. I could use that right now. W dinner, though, for RDT. Man's living. Man is living. Anybody that's cooking a steak for dinner in 2026, bro, you're winning. I'm telling you, you're winning. So W man. If you're sitting down and like, hey, I want a steak for dinner, and it's 2026, fuck. Like, you're either a farmer or you're RDT. At both. Look for the theory on the way. If you're close, I'd share. Hey, WRDT. WRDT. Like, instead of if you're either a farmer or you're RDT, bro. That's facts. I should look for a theory on the way, though. We do need a theory, and the one reason we need a theory at this moment is to find rare flowers. We need a theory, like, we need a max level theory for bosses. But we also need a theory just for harvesting rare flowers. Because on the island map, which is what we're on, for anybody that doesn't know, we also need it for harvesting rare flowers. I farm for my job, so why not both? You're just living a W life, RDT. You don't have to flex on us like that. You don't have to flex on me like that, RDT. You're just winning, bro. You're just winning. You're just winning, RDT. Alright? Oh, Jake's in here. Jake's in here, guys. Jake's in here. Jake's in here. Hold on a second. Hold on now. We gotta show Jake the Woodchopper OG. Hold on, real quick, before we do anything else. Jake is in the chat. Jake Shuffle is in the chat, guys. Real quick, Jake. Real quick, Jake. Check this out. This is our new version of wood chopping. Real quick. You're a winner. I'm just a normal guy. I'm less than a normal guy. I'm less than a normal guy, RDT. I promise you that. I promise you that. Check this out, Jake. You thought I was a wood chopper before. Look at it. Hold on.
Kevin, I'm going to feed you to my tarantula.
Kevin, I'm going to feed you to my tarantula. Okay, Jake. Okay. Jake, okay, so Jake thought I was the wood chopper before. Right? He thought I was. Look at this. Look at this, Jake. We're taking down trees one hit. Look at that. Are we talking for real? Tree, one hit, gone. Forest, one hit, gone. I mean, I'm talking whole forest gone in one hit, Jake. That's what I'm talking about. Wood chopper of mammoth proportions. This is where we're at, Jake. This is where we're at. The Lorax, if you thought the war on the Lorax was over with, I mean, we're taking no prisoners. We're taking no prisoners, bro. I'm sorry, Jake. We love Jake in this chat, but Jake was on both my side and the Lorax's side, right? But it's hard to be on both sides when you see mass, colonization like this. It really is. It look from the Lorax is displeased, but this is oddly satisfying. What? Dude, I mean, I'm talking, look at all this wood that we're getting. Look at all that. Look at all of that wood. Hey, yo, pause. I'm not saying look at the wood, but I'm saying look at the wood, Jake. I'm saying it. We're taking trees one hit at a time now. We're not chopping with a hatchet no more. We're not chopping with a hatchet no more. We're taking down whole trees in one swipe. The mammoth is just taking this shit down, bro. I'm talking like this shit is borderline like wrong. His colleagues are behaviors medicine time. I've seen your wood. You haven't seen my wood. You haven't seen my wood, Jake. You haven't seen my wood. Jake, if there's anything you haven't seen, it's my wood. Okay? You haven't seen my wood. And Jake's capping in this moment. He's capping, guys. He ain't seen my wood. Only on Oh, wait, today's Sunday. He has seen my wood. He has seen my wood. I was lying. You guys caught me up. I was lying. I was lying. Yep. By the way, Jake, I was watching you play Fear earlier. I was very, very excited to watch you play Fear. And I watched you play for a long time. I know you're having some technical difficulties or whatever. Like, happens to the best of us. But also, like, I'm glad to see you playing the game. I am. I'm very, very glad to see you playing that game. It's a dope game. Fear is a dope franchise. I wish they would have continued it. I do. In a way, I wish they would have continued it, and in some ways, I'm glad they didn't. If that makes sense. I'm glad they didn't have the time to ruin it, but also I'm so glad that you're playing it. Other than my internet being a butt, Fear is super fun. Bro, Fear is so good, bro. It is. It's like, for Fear's time frame, it is so good. Like you were saying, like, this shit is like, what, like fucking 15, 20 years old? It looks that good. It's still that good. You know? It is so, so good. It is such a good game. Also, Jaeger, appreciate you for the alert, brother. Come back and chat with us anytime you feel. But yeah, Fear is so, so good, Jake. It really is. It looks so good, and the physics are dope. 100%. Hey, RDT's on the same boat. RDT, you a Fear fan too? Fear was good, bro. Like, I wish they would bring that back, but at the same time, it's one of those titles that's like, if they bring it back, I hope to, like, everything I love, that they don't ruin it. Because they've done that so many times, like, not just anybody in specific, but like, fuck, like, developers have done this shit where they bring back old games and they ruin it. and I hope that doesn't happen. But like, I would love to see fear brought back in a modern day, like, technology era. But like, at the same time, like, fuck, I hope they don't ruin it. But fear was really, really good. Hell yeah. Welcome back, Seth. Welcome back, Seth. Yeah, RDT. I don't know if you know, like, how much you know about Fear, but, like, I played 1 through 2, and, like, Fear was really, or 1 through 3, I played. 1 through 3 was very, very good. Like, I liked it, bro. I really had a good time. It's that perfect cross between FPS and horror. It was really, really, like, in my opinion, it was really good. And then, but like, I mean, you know how they get when they bring back some of these games, man. You know how they get. They ruin it. For a lot of different reasons. And I'm not going to blame it on any specific group or any specific, like, you know, dev, studio, or whatever. Just to stay out of the way. But we all know how it gets sometimes. Like, fuck, they ruined some of these old games, bro. They ruined these old franchises that come back and they ruin it. They do. I have to warn folks, the interfere too, the sensitivity. I mean, dude, you know, that's not even, like, that's a valid warn. That's a valid warn. That's not even like a game spoiling warn. That's a valid warn. That's like looking out for the self, like, interest of other people. Also, guys, I just, like, for the people that have really, really been, like, keeping track of my Ark playthrough. This is our Thyla, bro. We tamed a 150 Thyla, by the way, right here. The mom. We tamed a 150 Thyla with perfect tame perfectiveness, like effectiveness, I should say. She ended out a 224. That is perfect. That is literally perfect. Like, perfect. Cannot get better than that. Unless you are like fucking your settings up to the point where it's like cheating. You can't get better than that. We have a 140 male perfectly tamed as well. Perfect effectiveness. Yada yada. You know. So we bred them together. We bred them together and had a baby, which ended up being this one. The fuck is a Thyla? It looks like a giant honey badger. Look, a Thyla is one of the most deadly creatures on this map. I'm talking on this whole map that you see, right? The whole map that you see, right, Jake? I know you don't really, I don't think you played Ark. Because if you played Ark, you'd probably know what a Thyla is. On this whole map, this is one of like fucking 12 maps, right? With different creatures, yada yada yada. You know that on this map, a Thyla is literally one of the most deadly creatures possible. We have tamed one at a max level with maximum taming effectiveness, which is kind of a big deal. So it might not be as big of a deal because you don't really know the game as well. You know me, and that's why you're here, because you're a dope dude. But it's a huge deal, like low-key, to tame in a max level Thyla, a Thylacoleo is what they're called. What we call them, Thylas, at max level, and then we bred it and got the imprinting bonus from raising it from a baby. This is a huge deal. Let me just show you real quick the damage that this thing can do. Send a payment. I bet just in my Facebook message. You understand? No, I'm not. You're good. You good. This is a level 115, by the way. This would have taken us ages, like literally ages to kill, by the way. We just killed it in a couple of seconds. A couple of seconds versus like ages to kill with any of our other dinosaurs. Whole pack of raptors, I mean, it's literally nothing. They're gone. They're deleted. Just like that, they're deleted. WBZ. WBZ. Thanks for showing up, bro. Like, it's just our Thyla is ridiculous, bro. I mean, I'm talking, he is so good. Or she, it's a she, you can tell by up here in the middle. It's a she. She is so ridiculous. Like, her attack power, everything is so ridiculous. Like, she is so good. That's like, holy shit, bro. You know? We're to that level. But, also, we do have a mission. We do have a mission. We were planning to tame either both. Tame a this trap right there. Let's check it out. Yeah. WBZ. Let's see what this is. A stego saddle and another 2 stego saddles? So weird. Let's put that away real quick. Yeah, the last one, I got you. So we're looking for a decent level Therizino to tame, or we're looking for that ain't level 20 gonna do it. Actually, our best bet's to head this way. Okay, what we're looking for is basically this preacher, but on a higher level than 10. Like, 10 is just not gonna do it. 10 is not gonna do it. Oh, running into the woods. We're avoiding if there's, contact. You need Jose back. We might have to put this there's down. It's alright. Jose is alright. We are not alright. We are not alright. Alright, cool. Get some other time. Happy capturing. Hey, I appreciate you, Jake.
Junior. Gonna cry?
I might cry, Dullahan. I might cry. We're not okay with that. We might cry. We might. Look at us naked in our house, bro. Like, come on. It's a bad look. It's not, dude, we're 500 meters from our house and we died. 500 meters. Cry. Yeah, there you go to give you hugs. He should. Jaeger should give us hugs. At this point, bro, like, what the fuck? We need it. We need it. We're in desperate need. Thank you for the kisses as well, Justin. I'll put in my pocket for later, sir. All right. All right. We're gonna look for more open Therizino taming grounds. I hear he gives good hugs. I hope he does. Because we're traumatized. We're traumatized by this. I mean, we're traumatized. I hope he does. Oops. Good. Get him right on it, sir. W. Dullahan. Guys, I hope this doesn't like come as a disappointment, but I have a little bit of a family emergency. Yeah, I feel bad. I really do. I feel bad, but just it's a family emergency. I hope it doesn't. I hope everybody isn't disappointed too much. I have to. I do have to go. I have to. I mean, I just have to. I do. I have to go. Over URL any day. Hey, I appreciate you, Donlan. I appreciate everybody that showed up. Tomahawk, I see you, bro. Appreciate all you guys showing up. I just have a little bit of a family emergency to deal with. So no worries. No worries, Hawk. No worries. I hope you guys have a good night. I am so sorry to end like this. I really am. But you know, like you said, Yeah. Yeah, I'm sorry, guys. I really am. However, hope everybody takes care of themselves, and yeah, I will definitely see you guys next time. But yeah, like I said, I have to go right now. So.
Bro, can you stop wasting time typing?